How about that, Gordon? Hey? I like doing this little bit for you, mate. It's just that you can see that not all English beaches are full of swimmers, canoeists, kayakers, skinny dippers. What? That's a shame, that is. Never mind. It's just me and one other chap. It is low water. Tide has just turned, so the tide is coming in. It is flat calm. And we're on the Yorkshire coast. This section is known as the Holderness coast. It's the southern section of the Yorkshire coastline. The upper section, I suppose, being Whitby way. I suppose that's still Yorkshire. But I'm here on this beach. Little Norfolk lad. Well, I wish I still was a lad, but never mind. It's a glorious sunny day. You can see the sun is out. It's flat calm. It's a 0.2, 0.3 metres swell. Wind is blowing west, straight over my head. Yeah, and I'm fishing on my own. Someone might be coming. Tom might come. It all depends how his day at work is. But someone else might come. Depends if he can get his ass off that sofa. He's got a long way to travel. He's got 15 minutes travelling. So yeah, you know, it's quite a way, isn't it? It's not like a cycle ride, is it? But yeah, so I'm here, I'm fishing. And as you'd have seen, all joking aside, that Shane, don't take the ump, mate, don't take the ump. As you might have seen, it's finally come. Look at that. So, this one is me Jimmy Diawa rod, and this one is the Verns rod. So yeah, I've got a double for it, and I was thinking, what have I done? What have I done? Because I was quite enjoying fishing two different rods. But now I see them both together. And I'm chuffed to bits. Absolutely chuffed to bits. I can't wait. Can't wait. I'm not going to say it, but I think I've sorted my cast now. I haven't been doing much practice the last week now because I've been cracking on getting some jobs done so I can have a holiday, because it's now holiday time. And yeah, I've got to work this sun and camera out. I think I'm getting it right. But look, this is what I've got here now. I've put 2 Fuji reel seats on. I've took off the screw winch fitting that was on it. Put them on because I prefer them. They're lower to the rod butt. Struggled getting the one off on Jimmy's rod. It was really tight, but I got it off. Didn't damage anything. And mine, well, that just slipped off. So they must have changed something that they do. But yeah, here we are. This is the intro, and Tom will slip that in now. So see you in a bit, and see you anon. Well, I've done it again. This is the reel I did on my taking the bearings out and cleaning them, so they're quite quick. And I checked the clicker was off and everything was off, and doing it all correctly. But as you can see, the magnets are off, totally off. So when I casted that, I heard that go woo, like that, not ee-aw, 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 like me. Bloody what a donkey I am. So what I'll do is I'll film chucking out my little rod, because I've got a third rod with me today with a crap reel, but I've ordered a new reel. Would surprise you. And what I'll do is I'll just get another rig out, put it on the other rod, make sure the magnets are on, cast that out, and then sort this reel out, because we need to be fishing. What a donkey. Never mind. And that was on the Jimmy rod. So yeah, look, I've got a little tiny bass rod with me, with a Jarvis Walker reel that I bought as a set to do some tinsel trashing somewhere, but did it once, twice, didn't like it much. Let's get this out. Not caught a bass this year yet. Don't think I caught one last year. But let's try and get one today, eh? What a numpty I am. I always check the clicker now. Well, 99% of the time. Bloody hell, it's further up the beach than in the water. There you go. Right, what I'll do is, yeah, so all it is, I'll show you a bit better later, but there you go. You see, don't matter if I balls up on this channel, you see it all, and it's not pretend balls up, it's a balls up. Oh cock, I could have had 2 hour rods out then. Right, I'm going to get this label cut off this rod, me new rod, get a rig put on it, bait it up. I think I'll have a glass of water. See you in a bit. Right, I've sorted the magnets out, I've took the clicker off, and the drag's done up. Look at that. I love multipliers. If only I could remember, rather, see, I'm like a kid at Christmas time with me sweets, and it's Christmas the next day, and I just see that water and I want to get out. Yeah, forgot to put the bloody magnets on. Look, they were totally off. Because this is a reel I changed the bearings, so I cleaned the bearings, oiled them, it was running really quick, and no magnets. I'm going to pull this out. I've just had a nice chat with a nice chap. You know who you are, Kipper. Thank you very much for having a chat. He knew me. And oh, it's nice when you meet nice, genuine people, you know. It's really nice. But what a day. I've just heard Shane's coming. I mean, I can't go anywhere, can I? I thought last weekend, I thought, do you know what, sod it, it's time I had some fishing on my own, because You just need to have a rant. I can't rant when I'm with him because I look at Shane, I just start laughing. I don't know why. But I just, you know, but he's coming, you know, it's all good. I like Shane. Apparently he's coming in his shorts, he's gonna have his knees out. So I'm gonna start pulling this out, get a leader tied on and get the second rod out because it's time. There's fish out there, I can feel it, it's buzzing. Well, it's out there. It came unhooked, so it didn't go out very far. But it's in the fish zone, put it that way. So there you go. You have problems with multipliers, don't you? Forget to put magnets back on, forget to take clickers off. All these things happen, don't they? Don't happen so much with fixed spool, but all your line can go underneath the spool at times, can't it, if you have a mishap. But there you go. We're fishing all 3 rods. I've just turned the line round on that reel as well. I thought it will do until I go on my holidays, but yeah, might have to put some more line on it because there isn't much on it, but I can still fish with it, it's not a problem. And I don't need to know how far I'm going, I can see how far it's going. When I put fresh line on, I'll be able to make a note of where the gold bar is, won't I? But yeah, fishing 2 Kenzakis. Chuffed a bit. Oh, 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 oh. Did you hear that? That was the clicker. What's going on now? I'm going to tighten up on that. That was slack. Yeah, for all you out there that like clickers, for those that don't, sorry. I could just click it off, couldn't I? Right, so why did that do that? Right, well, time for some water now. Get another rig out, bait another rig out, up, out. A lot of outs, isn't there? That's not pulling tight on that. There might be a fish on that. I shall monitor it because I ain't been looking at it because I've been untangling a fishing reel, tying a leader on. Yeah, let me have half a sandwich and some water. Tidy up there, get a rig out and get it baited up. See you in a bit. Look at this walking down there. Hottest day of the year, and he's trudged up in bloody tracksuit bottoms. I wouldn't want to be his testicles in them pants. They'll be sweating like bloody Billy-O, wouldn't they? What he needs is a pair of shorts on. At least I've got company now. That's the one good thing about Shane. It's good company. But he's not fishing to the left, he's fishing to the right. We might have a fish on the big rod on my new one, and nothing on the little one. I'll reel it in a bit. See you in a bit. Right, let's see what's on this. It's gone over there. You heard the clicker go. On there or fish?
I said there was weed last night.
Looks like weed. Well, that's what the clicker was. It's the dreaded red weed. I mean, here we are again, aren't we? Absolutely beautiful day. Cracking to beach. Bit of weed. What can be better than that, eh? If I was sat on my sofa, I wouldn't have any weed, would I? Thing is, it pulls off easy, I think. Got a bit on there, look, a bit on the old lead line. That's like extra large May rock. Right, I shall be back in a bit. See you in a minute. Well, it's going a lot better for the casting anyhow. One more little thing to sort out, sort this bloody punch pull thing out, but at least I feel connect now between my turn and my arms, so that's the good thing. Right, let's get this little tiny fixed fill wind in, shall we? See what's on that and get that chucked out again. got nothing on that. I was hoping that I would have. I'm going to loosen the wires up because it didn't break out, so it was a bit hard work dragging it in, but squid heads are still on there. Might just chuck them out again. There's got to be something there, isn't there? There you go. You can only try. There's no weed on this rod anyhow. I think one of the other rods, I'll chuck one out far and one in short. Right, so me and Shane there now. I've got the small rod, we'll call it, is out bang in the middle. It's gone to the right a little bit. The right hand rod is now swung round to the right. The left hand rod is holding bottom, so we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, I've now got another rig, so this is busy work. I don't know if I can cope with this, but we're here to catch fish and I ain't bothered what it is. Anything really. So let's get that blank out of the way. I think I might just send one rod out at distance so that I'll combat the weed, because I'm here to fish, not to battle the weed. So see you in a bit. There's something on the lens end, sorry. I'll get this reeled in. The rod's gone upright. It's either got a fish on it or it's got weed on it. Fish. I don't know, you didn't pick me up, Shane. Hey, we got a weed fish, but we got a proper fish as well. That, and I've got them sun in the right way, Shane.
Nice one.
Nice hound. Not as big as some, not like them 12-pounders, but it's an hound, isn't it, Shane?
Hound's an hound, mate, isn't it?
Let's just wash its mouth. You're right, mate. You suck, because you out.
No, not yet.
Right. She's had a breather. There you go. One nice hound.
Sure.
Absolutely beautiful green eyes.
What section?
Let's get that back. Who is it, mate?
So sure.
Is he fishing? He's not fishing to the left of me. It's on top of the water at the minute. Well, he was when I last looked, didn't he? He's gone. He was coming in, and then I picked him up and chucked him out another 1.5 meters, and he started swimming out the right way, but he's on top of the surface. And now he's obviously gone under and gone. We'll know when this go out. That's it. Well, thank God for that, the blank's done. Hey, bit of weed, still got a fish. See you in a bit. That went all right. Cast to the left. Right, that's 2 of them out. I'll get this other one baited up. I'll do it in a minute. I'll just pop across. Ah, good-o. And I got one old and bottom. That one had loads of weed on it, and I had hound on it. Only £3, £2, 2.5, £3. But yeah, cracking. That's the blank done. Might put this 3rd rod away now. But yeah, see you in a bit. Right, well that's that one out. Lugworm and squid on that, and I better pull these in because they started coming around, so they'll have weed on. Which one to pull round first? Right, so the left hand rod is over the right, so I'll bring the left hand rod in first. Right, we'll leave you on. Battery's getting low. There's no weed in close out. There's no weed out far, but there is weed in close. That's what we got on there. That felt good, but I didn't see it. Obviously the weed isn't out at distance now for a good chuck, so it's obviously weeds come all in close, so we'll have to monitor that and see what happens. I'll get this baited up. Gonna have squid and crab on, I reckon. Right, I'm going to stick a heavier weight on that, cast that back out. It's only been out about 2 minutes and it swung right round in front of Shane, so yeah, we'll get the weight changed on that, cast back out, and then I might have to think about moving back a bit. Tide line was there, so time is 10 to 8. High tide in about hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes, something like that. Then I'll bring you back when I cast out. That was a good cast. I actually had to think, which is a good thing, because I remembered what I wanted to do and I did it probably 80%. So start feeling that, I can then start hitting it. So yeah, I'm right chuffed. Things are going well. Shane, he's got his drag set, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Well, I've not known this before, I'm snagged, I think. So I'm going to have to walk on down the beach, so I'll turn you off and bring you back. Right, I've just got snagged up, lost my line. It's on the same rod again, Jimmy's rod. So that's two, I had a snap off, didn't I? And now I've got snagged up. Now that could have got snagged in that rig that I lost. so I'm moving to the left. I ain't told Shane, but I'm moving. I'm not getting caught up again. I've got to put another line on that because there's still plenty of time. I've still got another 2 hours of fishing to go, so need two rods in. The little one's there. I'm going to shift all my gear down there, and it's a bit of a job, but that's what I'm going to do. So I'll see you in a bit. That beautiful sky. I want to use this rod to enable me to get another fish, but it seems to be that close in there's a lot of weed, and far out there's no weed. So I think it's come to task that I ain't gonna fish this rod anymore. I've got to walk all the way down there. I've moved. I ain't told Shane, but he's seen me going down there, but I'm not gonna snag off. If it's that crack off that I did, next time I come here, he'll have a load of sand over it. Shane, I moved. You might have guessed. I've just got a hook in my thumb as well from this weed.
It's just a nightmare, isn't it?
Just what I said, but there's no weed out far, is there?
No, it wasn't.
Anyhow, keep in contact by phone. Right, let's turn that down. So, that's me moved. Now I've got to tie another leader on my Kenzaki, or do I just fish one rod, concentrate? We're in a new spot on the beach, could be there for over an hour. I shall tie a leader on the Kenzaki, because you never know your luck, do you? Some hounds come in, could have a couple, couldn't I don't know where the rays are, and I can sort this out, and I might chuck it out once more, but oh, let me rest my hip. Well, it's Wednesday the 3rd of August, and I'd just like to say I'm normally answering my comments on a Wednesday night, keeping on top of them, so I answer them as soon as I get them, and it breaks the back, so then the next day and that it's easier. But I'm not at home. My video's gone live. I think I've had 210 views in the first hour, which is good, so that's better than the last few weeks. Yeah, always sorry I didn't post last Wednesday, but things were not in place to do so. Tom was very busy. He'd just come off holiday. They'd had a holiday in Cyprus, I think it was. Terrible places. And you know, you can only do so much in life, can't you? I tell you, I wouldn't have had as many videos as I'd had before Tom and Tanisha went away on holiday. Tom edited 3 videos in 1 week, and I reckon he must have been bushwhacked. He must have been edited out. So thank you very much, Tom, for doing that. That was much appreciated. I did a live last week, which was different. It was handy because I had Shane's reel, so I could do a strip down of an Abu Magali. So I did that. That was good. Caught up with some people, had a chat, had a bit of banter with the wife, as I always do. But yeah, no, channel's going well. Subscribers are sometimes slow. I think I had 32 or 36 in the last 28 days, which feels a bit stagnant really, to be honest, but it's just the way it is. My channel isn't a channel where it goes, subscribers keep getting added on like a second hand on a watch, like some. So it's just the way it is. I do as good a content as I'm capable of doing. I talk to this camera and talk to you. I show my fishing trip, which is just my day on the beach. I don't process to teach people how to bait up or anything else. I occasionally show baiting up, how I do it, and that's it. It's not a tips program. I don't do any tips. Well, I do. Well, how can you say that? Because then you'll say I'll give you a tip. That is when the weed's in, go on. But no, that ain't the tip. So yeah, it's just my fishing trip. If you've got this far, which I would say a lot have, but some ain't. But if you have got this far, consider subscribing. If you don't, thank you very much for the view. I can't say any more than that. I'm certainly not going to grovel like what I used. No, well, I didn't used to grovel. I have done them once or twice. Salton Bay, the first time at Salton Bay, I did, going up the hill. But yeah, now YouTube's hard sometimes. Sometimes it's easy, but it is hard. You do a lot of mileage, you do a lot of travelling, put the effort in on my side, what I do. You know, it's certainly now with petrol companies raking in billions of pounds. I think BP have made something like 13 billion in 6 months, and Shell have probably done 16 billion. I mean, that's taking the piss, isn't it? And then people moan that it's the government's fault because of the tax. Well, they aren't putting the tax percentage up, are they, for whatever reason? The petrol companies are putting the price of their fuel up. Fuel's now come down to £1.84 I paid yesterday, which is 12p cheaper than where I live. And I had to travel 15 miles to do that, but it's worth it. Gets you out of the house. Can't manage much more of a drive than that, really, to be honest. But no, like I'm saying, YouTube can be hard work, it can be frustrating, it can be like pulling hen's teeth, or whatever the saying is. Sometimes it's hard work, but we keep trotting along, we keep on sticking the videos out. I've got a lot of subscribers that don't get out much, don't do, you know, because they can't get out much because they care, or they can't get out themselves because of physical attributes that they might have. I don't know, I don't go into these questions, but I get a lot of people thanking me for keep going out, putting a video out on a Wednesday, and they appreciate that, and I appreciate. That's what keeps me going. Those few people and all the people that comment, everyone out there that's subscribed, really. But you know, you end up talking to a lot of people all the time, and it's good. It enthuses you to keep on going out and doing it. I just hope these petrol prices come down, because it was looking like I was going to have to camp and sleep in the van for a night and do 2 tides, which I didn't really want to do, because you can have 2 crap tides and not catch anything. And it'll be 2 weeks videos where it's nothing. Like tonight, it is quiet. I've had 1 hound, and Shane and Sean, they haven't had anything. And then if I slept in the van and fished the tide in the morning, if I was able to do so, which I aren't today, it could be another tide that's crap, couldn't it? And then in 3 days' time, when it's weekend, you could come here for the day or a session and catch loads of fish. You know, there's a lot of greedy people out there, and it's all money for shareholders and everything else, and it's certainly affecting me, it's affecting a lot of other people. And it's affecting people as in they think, oh well, I can't get any more fuel to go further afield or do this, do that, or go out again. Some people can because they earn loads more money, and you know, so be it. Don't comment on air and say that oh, is he whinging about fuel and stuff, because well, that ain't gonna bother me. I've got thick skin. But it's crap. It's affecting the way the world is at the minute. It's affecting everything, and they keep going on about it's net zero, and they keep going on about bloody this, that and the other, and in this bloody thing and that thing, and some bloody bloke, some army veteran, it don't matter he's an army veteran, some old boy, he was an army, he is an army veteran, but he's an old boy now, Joe Public, he shared a meme that someone put out, Lawrence Fox or whatever, and that chap got arrested by the police because it caused anxiety to someone. I mean, what's the world coming to? I used to be anxious about going to school because you was getting bullied by some twat. Do you know what I mean? That's anxious. Nothing ever got done with that. Teachers didn't do nothing. I ended up hitting the fucker constantly on the floor until the teacher come in. And then I got sent down and got given the cane for it. But I didn't get bullied anymore. Fucking arsehole. Certainly didn't phone the police up and say, oh, I'm anxious. Someone said this, that and the other. I mean, what is the world coming to? It's just shit, innit? Absolute shite. Wish I could go back to the 70s and 80s. I mean, I went out the other day on Sunday in the garden. It had been raining, so you had that freshness in the air. The birds were twittering, and I went back into the house and I said, Pet, this has just brought back memories. The weather and the conditions has just brought back memories of being in the 70s, getting out in the morning and going down the allotment with your dad or whatever, or going out to play, you know. But we don't live in the 70s anymore, or the 80s, do we? We live in a fucking society that's run by the minority. Absolute shite. So yeah, anyhow, YouTube can be hard, and sometimes you'll be pottering along and everything's great, and then other times with YouTube you start getting a bit, not depressed, but it starts affecting you, and you think, oh, bollocks and stuff, and then you get someone comment to you or ring you up and say, keep on with the videos, do this, and you think, oh, it's really nice. So thanks to everyone out there that comment on my video. Thanks to everyone out there that messages me, rings me up and talks to me. It's fantastic. So I'm going to try and get this bit of sand at me. I'm going to have the rest. Oh yeah, and Pet, thank you for surprise number 1 wrapped up. I saw it and saw surprise number 1, which turned out to be a Scotch egg with mustard on it, cut in half. And then I thought, well, we'll have a look at surprise number 2 in the tin foil, and it was 3 bits of Battenberg, miniature Battenberg, which were rather nice. So I'm going to have a sandwich, Scotch egg and a bit of Battenberg. And what I'm going to do is, I might then sort that reel out, or just fish the 1 rod. Because I've just been yapping to you, I could have had that reel done by now, couldn't I? Anyhow, there's a lot more people worse off than me, a lot more people out there worse off than a lot of people. And there's going to be a lot of cold houses this year. And them bastards, them shareholders, they're going to get their millions of pounds. And they're going to be all right, aren't they? And everyone will still go on about blame someone, and it's normally the government, innit? And it probably is the government's fault. But I don't think the government can do a lot to a private company, can they? If a private company decides that they're going to rip you off with the price of this, that and the other, then I don't think there's a lot the government can do, because the government can't do now with France, and they're now giving them a load more millions of pounds. And then they come out on the news and say, but the French stopped 50% of the immigrants coming in. They'll give them half the money then, don't they? That's another story, and I ain't getting into that. Certainly nice on this beach. See, I'm not going into it all. Certainly nice on this beach. It's absolutely lovely. I'll put this on, it's got a bit hot, but I'm all right now. I aren't trudging all my gear down. What I'll do is I'm gonna have this sandwich. I'll bring you back and I'll either have the reel done or not. See you in a bit. Well, nothing on that, but we're air trying, aren't we? Got to have a try, ain't you? Bit unstable on my feet. It's dark though. Don't think that has anything to do with it. But that's my excuse. That's my excuse. Anyhow. So where are we? Well, it's now dark. Still a bit of sunlight, lightness on the horizon over there, where there's no clouds. There's two chaps still fishing down that end of the beach. Shane's down there. There's still a chap down there. He's either walking back this way or he's still fishing. There's not a lot doing. I've had one hound. Nobody else that I've seen has had anything. So I'm chuffed about that, but not for them, obviously. I've got the rod out short, and I've only got one rod on the go now, because it is 5 minutes past 10 on Wednesday, the night my video goes up, and I'll probably have loads of comments to answer, and I feel bad because I didn't answer them straight away. When I first started answering the comments and all that, I used to get them done by the end of the week, but now I try and do them straight away. So because I haven't, I now feel bad. I've got another bait that I've got prepped, which is crab with a sliver of squid on it. I'm going to get that on the rig that I've just pulled in, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to reel in, cast back out again, and that'll probably be my last one. I would say when Shane starts walking down there, because I can't bring him, wherever I am on the cast, he'll just have to wait, and then we'll walk up the cliff together, because it is pitch black. But it's been a fantastic session. It's been beautiful this afternoon. It was really hot, sun beating down. I forgot to put more suntan cream on, but I did put some factor 50 on at them, so I should be alright. I had my hat on. Yeah, like I say, it was absolutely beautiful. And then sun started to set. Yeah, there's a chap now walking down there. He's obviously going, probably Andy. And it is what it is now. It's pitch black. I've got no shiny coat on so that you can see me, because obviously when I wear that blue and silver coat, you can pick me out in the shadows. So I left that in the van today. I'll watch these rods, we'll see what happens. But what a great place to be, a great day to be here, and very lucky to be as fit as I am, because I ain't that fit. And I don't mean like this, I just mean able to get about, to come here and be a part of this environment on this beach tonight. I'm very lucky, and keep watching, because I'll be reeling this in soon. Hopefully there'll be some fish on it. Right, nothing on that. Let's get that baited up again. I'll bring it back when I'm baited up. Bloody hell. Not even the last cast. This is looking exciting. Lovely little smooth hand. Only pups. Hey, look at that. There we go. There we go. One little smooth hand. Let's check us filming. Yeah. Brilliant. So we'll get that returned. One little hound. Nice little hound. She's trumping and parting. We'll get her back. It's only a little pup. Let's get it back. Well, you can't beat that, can you? That's 2 hounds now. It's not a fluke, is it? Pure skill that was. Did I see the bite? No. Well, no, I did see the bite. When I moved my box from over there to here, I saw my rod tip go like this. And I thought, was that a bite? And then I moved my box here to look at the side of the rod, see it more clearly. And it never moved anymore, so I did see the bite. I didn't act on it though. So I'll get this baited up and I'll send it out, and it's the last rig, last cast. Second hand caught. That's good, isn't it? Second fish caught. Got the last bait out now, which is crab and squid. Chucked it out. The thing is with nighttime fishing, what I'm tending to do now is when I cast out, I pull out on the floor and chuck it as much as I can. I don't put much effort into it. Don't want anything to go wrong. And then I have my thumb over it, so that I don't get no overruns. I only got the one reel. It's the last cast though. Shane's now packing up. If you've got this far, thank you very much. This is not the end of the video. I will be reeling that rod in. You will see it. I've got the little one to reel in. In fact, I might reel that in now, because Shane ain't going to come down there and want to wait too long because he's got work tomorrow. So I shall get that reeled in now. Two whiting, bloody good whiting and all. Let's get these back right quick. 2 whiting, look at them, absolute crackers. This top one's huge, this one's all right. They're kicking around, let's get them back. Always feel sorry for whiting. because sometimes they don't make it. I got them off as quick as I could. I had to disgorge one of them, but he came off. I got a disgorger in, boom, like that, straight on the floor, straight in the bucket. You can only do what you can do, but I'm so pleased to catch them. But I'd rather not catch them if they're not going to make it, but there's not a lot you can do. The only way you can do that is not come fishing. But yeah, so pleased that I've moved now. Got snagged up there and lost my gear, and I just figured it's either in my snag or it was either where Scott was fishing and lost 8 or 10 rigs. So, plus there's snags about, but I've never been snagged on this beach. So yeah, I'm gonna go down and just check the white and they're gone, and if not, hull it back in. And next time you see me, I'll be reeling the big rod in.
I should have fished it to get down.
Oh, it's a big one, mate, it's a big one.
Not too bad, though, to be fair, mate.
Hey, hey! Another round!
He wanted that, mate, didn't he?
He must have done a Mexican wave or roll. Ah. Right, turn that down. Here we go. Here we go, Joe. We got another hound. Last cast out. Last reel. Look at that. Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. That is on chain, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, 1 hound. So that's 3 hounds, 2 whiting. Let's get this baby back. There you go. One more show. Can't make it look any bigger because it's not round my belly, is it, like that last one? Let's get it back.
Well done, pal.
Thank you very much, mate. Well, what do you think to it, mate?
Tonight?
Yeah. Has it been nice being out, hasn't it?
It's been nice being out. It's been, yeah. I mean, I've only been sat at home watching some of them shitty fishing shows, haven't I?
Not Verns sea fishing. Hey?
No, it's been good. Even though I've not had out, yeah, I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, yeah.
It makes a change, doesn't it?
It does, mate. Yeah, bricks a week.
Especially when you're only 15 minutes away.
Well, yeah, that's true. That is true.
He's got his backside off that sofa. But the flies...
They're unbelievable. I've eaten fucking loads.
Yeah, I think the flies are going to be a bit hard getting up, but... Yeah, there's Shane. He's the Holderness codfather. Go give him a look. And, yeah. His shit stinks, but he's all right.
He's all right.
He's all right.
He's all right.
He's all right. Bit like my shit, that stinks and all. But yeah, let's put you down. So this has been Verns Sea fishing. We've been on the beach fishing, and that's all there is to say. And it's been really good. It's been a nice session. It's been a great afternoon. The sun was out. It was nice and warm. Too hot really, but it was nice. And it's been a nice evening. A few flies about. We'll get over that. It's been nice being with Shane, but I had to move down the beach. I was getting snagged up once, and I weren't getting snagged again. And I've reeled into 4 fish down there, so 2 whiting, 2 smooth hounds, and that's 3 smooth hounds, 2 whiting, and that's been Verns Sea fishing here on the beach. And the next time you see me, we'll be on the beach again, probably be here along this coast somewhere, and yeah, see you in on. Well, I am back from my fishing trip. It's 1:38 on the 4th of August now, so good drive back, but I'm mainly switched this back on because I've come home. I haven't answered any comments yet, so I apologise for not answering the comments as quickly as I normally do, but I've got 737 views, which this time of year for me is fantastic. So thank you for everybody that has viewed this week's video, which is thumbnail me holding a ray catching fish on the Yorkshire coast. So thank you very much for everyone that's viewed this week's video. Yeah, I'm tired. I've cleaned my reels. I've now got to sort my bait out, go indoors, have a drink, get in the shower, get in bed, up for work at 6:30, 2 hours, and that's me done. I'm on holiday. So yeah, again, thank you for watching the video. Yeah, that is that's above and beyond this time of year for me. It's normally winter time I get views like that, so thank you very much. See you in on. Pulls off easier.